Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers, you, and welcome to another video. Yes, I'm in the same t-shirt, but as I've covered before, I've done a block set of videos, so you get at least one video a day while I'm away. Well, I was going to say sunning myself in Torquay, but judging by the weather forecast, while I'm swimming with the dolphins in Torquay, because it's going to be raining, because, I always get the weather. Any case, so, immigration. Well, that's that video probably knocked down and quieting down a bit, but it is what it is. Right. Trying to stay calm on all of this. In fact, we have to stay calm because there's no point in really ranting and raving about the fact that this country is being deliberately and systematically destroyed, be it with net zero, be it with tax increases, or be it with the merciless and continual influx of illegal immigrants who are treated like gods and kings. I say gods and kings because not many women and children actually come over. And it's costing us billions and billions of pounds. But that's okay because, you're a racist if you complain. So, many people that I know are waiting for council houses, waiting for the opportunity to be able to get somewhere of their own to live. It's an absolute and ongoing nightmare. It really, really is. And it's difficult for everybody. But then you get this, and I'm going to play this, and this should be making your blood boil. It really is. And I'll add a little bit extra at the end of this, which really does get my blood boiling, which I'm taking deep breaths in between every now and again because this is ridiculous. So, this is from, I'm going to just bring it down so you can see. This is from James Goddard on X. And Migrant Britain is and he's put that, but I'm going to say a fucking disgrace. After just 2 weeks in the UK, Florian, his wife, and his 5 kids were given a 4-bedroom house courtesy of the council. Instead of housing greasy benefit tourists, the homeless and the most vulnerable should be given priority. And I am now going to play this clip, and we'll interrupt now and again, but obviously I'll be turning my mic off so we don't get too much of an echo.
Hi, did you find a counters 18?
Florian's back with his family to collect the keys to his new home.
It's very, very hard to get 4-bedroom property in Borough, in Hounslow. So our team have managed to find you something in Birmingham. Birmingham.
Yes.
Yeah, and Birmingham's nice place to stay.
Yes.
Right, so they sent him here to my hometown. Birmingham's very nice. You've never fucking been, have you, love? But I mean, it used to be a wonderful place until you started to fill it up with people like Florian. Any case, let's carry on.
Yeah, very nice to stay. So you will not come back to Hounslow?
Yes.
So you'll go straight to Birmingham now?
Yes, no.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, you happy, yeah?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
I've not watched this, so who's paying for them to go to Birmingham? They're in Hounslow, London. It's going to be a bit of a journey to get to Birmingham. Let's carry on and let's see how it goes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. The reason we're not housing more people in Borough is due to properties not being affordable within London. So we're trying to help them in the long run to find an affordable property and a suitable property so they don't fall into the poverty trap.
Or commonly known as, we don't want them fucking here, so we'll send them somewhere else. Load of shite.
After 2 weeks in Britain, Florian and his family have a home to go to, 100 miles away.
Do I think they should have been housed? I think it's a yes and a no answer. It doesn't always seem fair.
Again, I'm going to ask who paid for their fucking train ticket to Birmingham.
And in this case, I think the verdict will be open. There'll be some of you who'll think, well, we're glad for them. We would do the same. Others might think, here's another case of the system, being exploited. I think at the end of the day, you will do anything to provide for your family.
Yeah, like staying where you come from. instead of expecting us to pick up the pieces. Because if it was the other way around, do you think you'd all be treated the same as these lot? You know the answer.
Hi. I like this city. Birmingham, nice. Maybe stay here.
Maybe stay here. Maybe. I mean, you fit right in Birmingham. It's practically your home country as it is, to be fair.
It's nice, I like.
The council have found Florian a 4-bedroom private rented house in Birmingham. Back in Hounslow, a house like this would cost £2,000 per month. In Birmingham, it's £750.
Yeah. Mare tot, ia uite. Aici e living, aici bucătăria.
Why do people just always tell, I'm going in the build room where the cooker is? So that's the kitchen, obviously. God's sake.
Frumos? Ia uite. It's new, everything new. I like. Yes, very.
Now, just notice how everything in this house is absolutely fucking spotless and new. Everything. Now, as a white guy, or a white person, or even a black person, to be fair, and you lived here all your life and you got a council agency, you move in, they don't do nothing. Fuck all for you. They don't provide carpets, they don't paint the walls, they don't do anything. You get it as it is. As it is. Now, I know this from a personal fact that there are a house that my stepdaughter got kicked out of because the person was selling it who owned the house. They've got another house, fortunately. That's now been bought by the council and has been completely refitted with brand new stuff, new carpets, new windows, new fittings. Yeah, and they're going to put 5 Afghan men in there. So how's that work? Any case, let's just get back to this.
Very nice.
While Florian looks for work, housing benefit will cover their rent. But as an EU national, if he's still unemployed after 3 months, the payments will stop.
Foarte, foarte frumos, îmi place, nu vine să cred. Englezii sunt foarte generoși.
Let's just get that back a bit. Go. There's our problem. The English are very generous. Yeah. He's an EU national as well, so. But they get a 4-bedroom place, whereas people who lived here all their lives.
Englezii sunt foarte generoși.
Do you know there's a housing shortage here in Britain?
Nu știam. Nu știu. Nu. Da, sigur, mă surprinde, dar poate am fost numărat prin.
Maybe he's one of the lucky ones. No, you see, you're not. Well, you are lucky in one respect because you haven't lived here all your life and been born here and paid into the system like everybody else has. Because you're lucky because you didn't have to do any of that and got that house. Wonder how many people are on the waiting list to get that house you've jumped over. 2 weeks, eh? 2 weeks. We're all doing it wrong, you know, people.
Între cei norocoși. Am riscat foarte mult să ajung aici. Când îți vezi copiii că nu au ce să mănânce, deci o durere imensă. O durere imensă. Nu mai puteam suporta viața asta acolo.
I have home. Oh my God.
Now I am happy because it's finished the stress. It's finished stress.
There you go. 2 weeks in, got his house. Small Heath or Sparkbrook, judging by the style of the housing. 4-bedroomed house, jumped to everybody, and he's a lucky one, and everything's great. So, it's only fair. He feels safe. Only fair because Those of you listening, RAF veteran who carried Princess Diana's coffin froze to death while sleeping rough. Malcolm Livingston. Twice he asked for accommodation but was refused. Was given a sleeping bag. I'm being very slow and careful here because this should make your blood boil. When you watch a person who's been in this country for just 2 weeks, jumps a housing queue, clearly gets paid to get all the way to Birmingham to live in my hometown, Sparkhill, Sparkbrook, by the looks of it. Happy as Larry because he and his wife, who can barely speak English, got a 4-bedroomed house. And an RAF veteran freezes to death because he's only valued with a sleeping bag. There are hundreds of British personnel who've served this country who live on the streets. But you swan in here after just 2 weeks. It's a 4-bedroomed house. This country treats its veterans like shit. Some veterans are lucky enough to manage to get their life or hold their life together and end up doing YouTube videos to talk about shit like this. You can probably hear how upset I'm getting about this. How is that right? How is that just? How is that fair? How can you continually keep your heads buried in the sand, watching your inane shit on the TV, sitting in your lounges, tutting and going, oh God, about all the shit that's going on in this country, and do nothing? And won't watch this video probably. Probably this video will get 200-300 views. It'll get shared a little bit. No one cares. A few people who watch will care. No one cares. No one cares that this happens on a daily basis where veterans freeze to death, where veterans have their entire life fall apart because they're just left on the scrap heap because defending this country just doesn't give you anything. Gave him a sleeping bag. Do you float here on a dinghy or just come over here after 2 weeks? 5-star hotel, 3 meals a day, money, mobile phone, life O'Reilly, or in Florian's case, 4-bedroomed house in Birmingham. There are thousands of people who are homeless, not all of them by choice, and a lot more. And this homelessness is going to get bigger once these stupid Labour ideas kick in and millions of people are destroyed. It's going to be huge. It's going to be massive. And yet it still means that the sheeple, because this hasn't been put on TV, think it's no right. Nothing's going on that causes a problem. I'm the fucking racist pointing this out. I'm the evil one for being white, ex-forces, and furious that a man can freeze to death after defending this country of ours, while you just piss over here, no problem at all. Everything on a plate. There are 2 videos coming up at the end of this one. One will be the last one uploaded. The other one will be the one to be picked by YouTube's algorithm. It's called The Chosen One. If you agree with what I'm saying, you like what I'm doing, you just hit that subscribe button. You can like, you can share. Attempt to put a comment in the comment section down below. I think I need a drink. That gone. Till the next one.
fuck is this?